Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. People are actually responding in regards to Lamar Odom and Caitlyn Jenner trying to have a show called Keeping Up with Sports. Um, I'm not even going to say that one. And then they're trying to say, but Caitlyn didn't play sports. Bruce did. The comments are going in. And then they said, oh, yeah, he was an Olympian. So Lamar has a pretty busy schedule. He allegedly owns rehab centers, but I think a lot of guys are seeing, like I said in another video, they're seeing that Shannon Sharpe is doing extremely well in regards to Nightcap. And I think a lot of guys want to get into that. So I get that Lamar's going to bring the basketball experience and knowledge. Caitlyn's going to bring the Olympic experience and knowledge. Are the Olympics, note in the comments, y'all, are the Olympics this year or next year? So that's the biggest thing. Is that why they're getting into trying to talk different sports, trying to work together? It's interesting as they break up with them, leave them. Some of the guys come together. Kanye, Travis Scott, Kanye, Tyga, Lamar, and Caitlyn. Are you guys surprised that they're working together? Note in the comments. Will you tune in? Yes or no? Will you tune in to Lamar and Caitlyn's show? But the biggest thing is we get that sometimes their careers take a slight hit. Good vibes, bad vibes. Some people say the careers of the men take a slight hit and the women become extremely successful. I did a video in regards to Snoop Dogg talking about it. The women are able to run the red carpet, have these different brand deals, and while the men struggle sometimes, the women are saying, we're fine. We don't know what was wrong with you. Maybe something was wrong with you prior to you dating me, or maybe something was wrong with you while you were dating me. But it's not, they're saying it's not their fault what happens to these guys after they walk away. We see Kanye in his situation. We see um, Scott in his situation. We see Tristan in his situation. We see a lot of stuff that's going on in regards to the men that date them. And the biggest thing is it because of? But this is the biggest thing I always talked about. Was there a huge shift when Caitlyn/Bruce left? And now Chris is with Corey. Are they cracking the whip for these girls to have unhealthy relationships? While Chris can have her whole relationship with Corey, and they only talk about a few things, where's Corey's family? Has there been a huge shift where morals are even more so questioned, but morals were questioned when Bruce, who's now respectfully Caitlyn, was there questionable behavior then, and there wasn't much he could do about it because Chris was going to do what she wanted to do anyway. But how will he feel? How does he feel about the younger generation? They're giving the younger generation a storyline. Is that something Bruce will talk about? Is that something Lamar Odom will talk about? Are the Kardashians going to push this because they want to stay trending? Are they going to block it? Because they could easily talk about what's going on with the K's and the J's and what they think behind the scenes all that means. This is the biggest thing. When Ray J told everybody what he felt was really going on and how he had this document and that document, a lot of people shifted away from the K's and the J's, their thoughts, their feelings, how they felt about them. When Kim started supporting Balenciaga, people were like, nah, girl, We're going to protect the kids. And then you see Kim out and about with North. And then you were seeing Kim with the Saint and North. And now Kim's trying to walk around with Chicago, trying to give her a media presence. And the girls, how old? It's interesting, y'all, and it's concerning. Why don't they care not to give these younger kids a presence? This is the other thing. Did you check the title of North's up and coming album, Middle School Dropout? And Kanye was just complaining about where the kids go to school. It's all concerning. People are saying they're going to keep an eye on. I mean, Kim's going to raise them how she wants. Kanye's going to raise them how they want. Not a lot of people will raise their kids the way they're raising them. But I also feel that Kim and Kanye was in slight competition with Jay-Z and Beyonce. How North got on stage, she was performing, people were cheering. Kanye wanted a little bit of that for his child. For sure. For sure. And Blue Ivy's how old? But people didn't really care for Blue Ivy being on stage with grown adults either. So it's a catch-22. Let me know in the comments how you feel about these two going to have a show together, and people are responding on Instagram, and huh, and then people are saying meanwhile, but they both have been keeping up with everything but sports, because I've never seen their pages talk about sports. So for them to have a podcast, let's see what happens. Let me know if you're going to support. Thanks for tuning in.